don't see why we have to adult today, Gemma.
Oh, I know.
You're so mean.
I'm
She's
not
telling me
about
I've got to adult.
adulting.
No, you told me you've got to adult.
I know, but
Want to.
we have to. It doesn't mean we want to.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
We don't have to if we
morning.
don't want to. How are you? Welcome to Natasha Makes. I'm Natasha. I'm making stuff today, hence the name. It's not my surname, as many people think, mostly the delivery drivers.
Mrs. Makes.
Mrs. Makes, got delivery for Mrs. Makes. Have you though?
Or worse still, Natasha Bakes.
Never.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
Not anything edible. We know this. We know this.
No, not since the cake of the rancid nuts. Happy Bakes.
Oh, rancid nuts. Yeah.
That was a beautiful Christmas cake.
That wasn't,
Yeah.
was it? I didn't know nuts went off. Since when do nuts go off?
Well, apparently.
Apparently they do.
Shocker.
My Christmas cake,
You heard it
which
here
was
first.
very upsetting. Do you remember the nanny we had though?
Yes, I do.
She picked out all the cherries from the rancid nut mix.
Yeah, kept eating them. You had to keep replacing them with more cherries.
Oh yeah, that was
Most
just it, wasn't it?
expensive cake in the history of forever.
Well, because she kept picking them out of the mix before I baked it.
Yeah.
Discovered the rancid situation,
Right.
and then once it had been baked and we discovered that it was rancid, she went through and sort of mashed the whole thing and took all the cherries out of that. It did have quite a lot of brandy in, to be fair.
It did.
Yeah.
However, I don't think that made up for the rancid nut situation.
So I don't bake.
No, she does not bake. She makes.
I make.
My name's Natasha. I do not bake. I make.
It sounds like some sort of group therapy kind of admission, doesn't it?
It does.
I don't bake. It's all good.
That there, Lisa Chandler's watching us this morning.
Good morning, Lisa.
Chandler.
So, lovely Lisa Chandler designs fabulous fabrics. Lisa, I need to talk to you. Have you moved? Did you move and not tell me? I hate it when friends do that. Move and not tell you.
I mean, what if you want us to pop in for a cup of tea?
Rude.
Bit of non-rancid cake.
I know. Oh, Lisa's an amazing cook.
There you go. See, she wouldn't make you a rancid nut cake.
She would not.
No.
She wouldn't.
No.
She just moves without telling me, so I can't pop round. It's fine.
Just in case you wanted to pop round. For those who don't know, she lives in that there Australia.
So I would like to pop round. I'd really like to pop round.
Yes.
I think she's
Never
gone.
been invited though.
She's moved to the country. What?
Rude, isn't it? She invited us though.
I'd like to think there's an open invitation.
Well, I hope so.
In my head, there is.
Yes.
Anyway,
We might rock
Lisa,
up one day, Lisa.
using your beautiful fabrics, I might have made this.
Hooray!
Hurrah, yes. Which is actually deceptively simple.
Hooray!
bit like
I'm
me.
doing all the hurrahs this morning.
We were
Excellent.
getting all the hurrahs. Now, which meant that I had to buy all the frames in all the colours in all the world.
Because, oh, this is an easy one. Brilliant!
Yes, hooray! So, hang on, we're going to get some scissors. I realise I haven't actually got them out of the packets yet. They are that fresh off the boat. Now, I will say hello to everyone in a minute because otherwise that's quite frankly rude.
Yeah,
But
rude.
before we do that, Gemma,
Yes.
what have you not found on the website?
Well, I'm going to say it. Rebecca Johnson's on it straight away. She
Good
says
girl.
in capital letters with 3 exclamation marks. Tilda!
Yes!
Sorry, I got a bit overexcited. Yeah. It's all
So
gone on.
we have pre-launched it, which means that I cannot show you the full collection
Nope.
because it's not here.
Nope.
Oh, and they won't let us.
Nope.
That one.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would get slapped. You don't want to upset
Would we
that
though?
there lovely Tilda.
The
people
yeah,
of
no.
Tilda are lovely.
So yeah, do you know, I don't. Yeah, no, I like Tilda. We get on well.
So we don't
She's a
want
little
upset
bit of a
them.
recluse, and not many people actually get to meet her. But not only did I meet her, but I then went drinking with her. She's a lot of fun. She is a lot of fun, and her husband's really lovely. And we had a fabulous night. And part of me wishes we'd done the interview after or during that. Would have been fun.
And no one can pronounce her name.
Tuna,
Yeah.
which is a bit awkward when you spend your life basically saying like the fish.
Yes.
But that's what she has to do. And then her husband's name I have no chance of ever pronouncing. He's very lovely, begins with a T. And then all their dogs, they have sausage dogs as well.
Oh, I see.
All,
A woman of
all
great taste.
begin with T's.
Oh.
And then there's their business, which is Tilda, also with a T. You're seeing a running theme here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, their fabric, we are allowed to cut it and send it tomorrow.
Hooray! It's another one.
I'm just not allowed to actually show it you in the full collection. There might be little bits and bobs dotted around the studio that I may or may not have forgotten to take down.
Today is Hooray Wednesday. I'm just going to say.
Hooray Wednesday. Hurrah, hurrah for that. Now. So we have put a massive discount because a lot of you are going. And I salute you for this. I think this is the most beautiful collection for a very long time, I have been following Tilda for a very long time. So you can browse it and peruse it at your leisure on the website. You're allowed to do that, and order it.
There and everything.
I just can't woohoo it on air today.
But tomorrow,
all over that.
it can be flapped about. We'll video some stuff if it gets in early enough, and Natasha will flap it around on her social.
Wow.
She'll get it out for you tomorrow on social.
I mean...
Nice top, Tash.
Do you know, thanks.
Yeah. I mean, I'd need one in about 4 sizes bigger, otherwise I'd steal that.
No, I don't think you would, though, because it's quite... It's good.
Oh, okay.
There is room.
Room for the buzzwams.
Oh, you've got bigger buzzwams.
I have got quite large buzzwams.
I think you'd fit them in. No. We did, actually, talking of buzzwams, Esther's probably got her head in her hand going, can you just stop saying stuff that Facebook
I don't
is
think
going
it knows what those are.
I wonder what it... Closed captions.
I can't see the captions today.
Oh.
Everyone can tell us what it says.
We had... You know, we've got the Jedi robes.
Yes.
We did have someone ask what size they were. I measured it. It is 50... What did I decide it was? 56 inches at its widest point. So if you are less than 56 inches around at your widest point...
You should be good.
You'll be all right. There we go. Right, shall we say hello?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We've got lots and lots of people saying good morning this morning.
I know, but it's trying to put up a reel or something.
Oh, okay.
And it's getting in the way.
Well,
oh, hang on. No, we're there. Hang on.
Good.
Whoa. I'm giving you the finger. Morning, Shirley and Pauline and Fiona. Sounds like the Christmas pudding I made one year when using whiskey. Could smell the whiskey as soon as it was cut into pieces. No, whiskey would have been fine. Rancid nuts.
Not so good.
No. Oh, Lise hasn't moved yet.
No.
Oh, but you're on the housewarming guest list.
Amazing.
And we're all invited.
Hooray!
Yay! So hop on a plane. Ginger and white chocolate scones will be in the oven. Are you kidding me?
Dear me. Beautiful. Yeah, I know.
That's not even a combination that I've ever perceived.
No.
That's amazing. Joy's here. Hello. Kate says, morning, girls. Morning. Karen's here. Morning, girlies. Hope everyone is well. Karen, which of the Tildas are you going for a dress?
Oh,
just
this
need
is what
to know.
I want to know.
I want to know. Are you going? They're a beautiful
type. Garden Vista, I think, is a thing, Karen.
Or are you going for a...
Garden Vista, Karen. Garden Vista.
Now, we have got a massive discount on the full collection.
We have.
And then... But do you know what? This is a collection where actually the blenders are every bit as beautiful as the main collection.
They are.
And our supplier went, I said, oh, do you want some? I was like, yes.
All of them.
Yes. All of them. All of them, please.
We have them all.
We do have them. We have the lot. So just take a look, and because you will love it. Morning, Sylv, you'll love it too. Morning, Lo. I have to say, hang on. You can say hi, Lo, but leave out the W.
Oh, as in hi and low, L-O-W. Yeah.
I'm not.
It's too early in the morning
I haven't
to be
had a
confusing
second
Natasha.
coffee,
Yeah.
Lo. Yeah. I like that, though. It's good. Fiona said, I had the pleasure of sampling Lisa's baking last weekend. And the most glorious ginger slice that pairs well with a cup of tea. Oh, come on. Gemma, have you had breakfast yet? No. Morning, Elizabeth. Sylv, I say, Tash will be getting her bits out and flapping them on social tomorrow.
Yeah. Yes, she
Times
will.
are hard.
Times are hard. And we have big bills to pay. Just saying.
Not, like fans only or only fans or any of that malarkey.
Again, SJ will be sat there with her head in her hands. Do not associate us with such a platform. Just to be very, very clear, we do not have a Natasha Makes OnlyFans.
No, we don't. Absolutely
You
not.
are our OnlyFans.
Syl says the captions say buzzworms. I like that. That tickles me. No. But no, I will not be getting my buzzworms out either.
No, certainly not.
We might make something in a minute. Morning, Jan. Or not. Morning, Jan. Morning, Anne. Morning, Polly. Morning, Anne again. Morning, Carol. Morning, Lynn. Greetings from Down Under. Lots of you Down Under today. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Julie. And morning from Mrs. C too. Good morning, Mrs. C. Mrs. C's learning to sew.
Oh,
Mrs.
nice.
C, this is a straight stitch sew. It's a beginner make. Morning, Lorraine. She's morning, everyone. I haven't got YouTube to see what YouTubers are up to. Gemma will have to be all over that. But what I will do in the meantime is show you this.
We've got Cynthia, and you know what you've got to say when Cynthia's on?
Ohio to you, Cynthia.
She says, hooray, good moods all around.
Yeah, look at this. So these are the different colours that you can choose from. We have put these up individually for sale. We have got antique brass. We have got gold. We have got gold.
Thank you.
And then here we have got, they've called it black nickel.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. All right.
I normally go with gunmetal or whatever, but we'll go
black nickel.
This
is silver nickel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So there you go.
Yes, it is.
Now, the question is, what are you... Oh, dear, I've got a hair under my eyelashes. What are you going to pair them with? Well, the beauty of this bag is anything because you can... We've called it... I've had a few problems with naming things of late, but we have called it the interchangeable Kiss Class bag because
that was indeed
you came up interchangeable. With that one. Karen Hughes came up with a few, but Gemma vetoed it. Karen.
Did I?
Yeah.
You did come up with that one though, which was rather good.
It says it does what it says on the tin.
Yes.
It's like the Ron seal of names.
Yes.
Yeah. But
not that we're affiliated with any brands in the fence paint department. Just to be clear, other brands do exist.
Not for me, they
don't. Cooper and Alt.
I used to paint for a living. I have certain paints that I will always be a fan of. Right, can I just ask you actually quickly while we're on the names thing, right? What would you call this? Because Gemma says I'm not allowed to call it a big bottom bag in case I upset people.
No, you wanted to call it a fat bottom bag. I'm alright with big bottom.
Big bottom. No, look, it's got like a big bottom. It's chunky.
Chunky bottom.
But it's chunky but small.
I think the chunky bottom pouch.
Can we have a chunky bottom pouch? Yeah. Is that okay?
I'm alright with chunky bottom.
Now, I made it.
Fat shaming the purse.
It's not. It doesn't care. It's an inanimate object. It doesn't care.
You wanted to call it fat, and I was like, no, we'll go chunky. Chunky's better.
Sakes.
Morning, Ali. Farmer Ali's on.
Can I call it the junk in the trunk?
No.
Okay.
Fine. No, because I think that's more of a situation. I'm gesticulating, everybody.
It's the bottom.
Not always.
It's a lunchbox.
It's like the trunks.
Oh.
Like the
No.
Trunks. Yeah.
No.
What?
Hang on, have I got this wrong all these years?
Well, no, because it can be used for in either. Yeah, it depends where you're from.
Oh no. Am I being lost in translation?
Certain gentlemen need to keep their junk in their trunks, and sometimes when I'm wearing the little budgie smudglers, they're not necessarily.
I thought it was junk in the.
Well, yeah, but this is the thing. So we're not going.
We're not calling it that then.
No, we're not.
Clearly.
Just in case it doesn't translate well, you've got to remember we have international.
Small pouch.
Here.
It is then.
Small pouch.
The small pouch.
Much more realistic for Natasha's experience and expectations.
Just so that you know, because I made it. This was my prototype. And that's out of the last Tilda collection. So if you got your long quarter Tilda collection, have we got any of those left?
I've put them up today.
Oh, we did put up
because we had them on a special deal last week, and I've re-enlivened that for today.
10 long quarter bundle with like 15 quid off or something ridiculous. No, £12.50 off, wasn't it? It was something ridiculous.
Bonkers.
Yeah. Just so to make way for. Oh no! Oh, hang on, I'm not meant to show that one. Just remembered. No. Shh, stop. Anyway, that's what's coming up on Monday. So in the meantime, these are the frames, and when they have gone, they have gone. They took an age. Right, what are we going to pair it with? Well, you saw that Lisa's fabrics are uber gorgeous, and this has got the metallic in.
Oh, I love the Melba Gorgeous stripe.
I know. So you could either go for this one with the gold, because you've got the gold metallic, or you could go with the brass, antique brass. Both are going to work, an absolute treat. And I would then line it with the gold. I'm going to go through all of these, right? I made mine with this particular combo, and we have taken a little discount off Lisa's fabrics for you today, just to help.
Hurrah!
Hurrah for helping. And the beautiful thing, if you want to use the border stripe, is look at my pattern matching down the side. I'm quite proud of that.
Stunning.
So I did a thing and made it so that it would do that sort of thing. And this is the fabric. This is the lining that I used. Again, all of these are on the website, www.natashamakes.com. It is all there. Where do we find it, Gemma Lala?
You can look on the Watch Live page or on Workshop Wednesday.
There we go. I used a silver clasp for mine, but I think the black is also a bit wit-woo.
Very wit-woo.
Very wit-woo. Very wit-woo.
Bit of feedback about the little make you just showed. Cynthia says it's all good as long as you don't call it the soggy bottom bag.
Oh, nobody wants a soggy bottom.
I mean, it could be a saggy bottom bag.
Well, no. So,
we might make a saggy bottom bag.
You know, we had our show on Friday and we made the PU-backed towel, picnic blanket.
Yep.
I didn't take that to the beach with me the other day, and I did indeed end up with a soggy bottom, and I really wish that I had taken it with me, not had a soggy bottom. This is the ivory, and again, I would be going with either silver, but then also look, the black looks rather stunning with that as well. Oh, Gemma. And then, again, this is going to be, surely that's got to be, or the small floral just works so beautifully with it. Or we've got this one here, which is your ivory and silver. I love these so much. So that's if you want to do it like I've done it. We've got one more colourway, haven't we, of course? Never to be sneezed at, which is the grey.
Love the
Look
grey.
at that.
The grey.
Look at that.
You can see the shading in the grey so well.
But then we've got the grey small floral. But then what would you do with it? I'd go silver or black again with this one.
Because you can see the shading in the grey really well.
You can. And that's because, so the mill that these are printed at in Japan, they have a special, it's almost like an airbrushing in between the screens. So it's traditionally screen printed, but they've got a really special technique, and there are only a couple in the world that can do this. There are not many that can do this special technique. So those in the know in the industry would look at that and go, I know exactly where that was done. I'm learning all this. It's fabulous.
Good,
I love it.
It's fascinating.
It's really fascinating. It's like just finding out that the metallic is the last screen that's printed on these, which is why it's so vibrant and gorgeous and shiny. But it also adds $1 a metre onto the price of the fabric. These are your top end fabrics. They are just divine. And you get what you pay for. That's the thing, isn't it? At the end of the day, you get what you pay for.
I mean, today you're getting more than what you paid for because we've taken that discount off.
Oh yeah, we've done that too.
Yeah. Just be,
it's nice of us, actually, isn't it?
Very nice.
But we are...
payday for a lot of people around now, though. So,
the only place in the UK that stocks Lisa Chandler, as we do. Just saying. Now.
Oh, Kerry says, good morning, ladies. I'm loving the fabrics. I need a good distraction from trying to think of things to do for 4 kids for half term.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, my word.
Yeah. I feel your pain. Yeah. This is the gold that I would do if I was doing the orange. Yeah, I know. The gold small floral is always a winner. It's just always a winner. I'm going to pop that to one side for now. For now. So if you want to make the pouch exactly as I have, then fine. Today though, Gemma, I thought we might make it with one of these rather beautiful florals.
Hello, under the Aussie sun.
I know, it's just exquisite. Now the Waratah is like the flower of Australia, yes. I am led to believe. Lisa went and studied to be a botanical artist so that she could bring you botanically correct florals, which I think is dedication to a cause. She's a clever old stick, isn't she?
Oh, John Cole Morgan's with us.
Hey there, John
He
Cole.
says, hello ladies, soggy bottoms is the opening I was greeted by.
Yeah.
Being older now, I defo have a saggy bottom.
Oh no, you want to do a few squats.
Yes, Natasha was doing her squats yesterday.
Yes.
And Jane and I were taking
Laughed.
the mick.
Yeah. I'm comfortable with that. You say it like that's not a normal situation. The you taking the mick, not me squatting.
It's fairly regular.
What, you taking the mick?
Yeah.
Yeah. See what I have to put up with, right?
The black is John's fave.
Now. Oh, so hang on. I don't think I've given you the full shopping experience here. I would on this one either go for the gold or the antique bronze. Bronze. What's the difference between bronze and brass really? At the end of the day, they look very similar. But antique brass, gold. I know they're different metals, like I do understand that. Yes, but when they, in the appearance of looking of handles...
And what they name them.
It's tricky, yeah. Now, what about this though, Gemma? I'm rather loving this combination for your lining here. These are your florals, check them out, they are utterly gorgeous. And again, oh hang on, you could throw in the black one into that mix, which we might just do today. Not gonna lie.
Beautiful.
It's a bit gorgeous, isn't it? Now, did you know that we also do the floral in 3 other colourways? Did you? Look at
this.
We do it in red. Yes, we do. We do it in orange.
Not to be confused.
No, it's subtle. And we also do it in brown. I have a very special place for the brown in my heart because that was one of the very first bags out of Lisa's fabric that I ever made.
And you were so pleased.
I was so pleased with it. And so I think for me the winner there would be the antique brass. Because look at... Yeah. It's just gorgeous, isn't it?
Stunning.
Yeah. So you can fussy cut your fabrics or not with this. If you're using them as a border, obviously the instructions just give you the amount to cut and then you can fussy cut. What are we going to make it from today? I feel
You've given yourself too many options here, Natasha. Just a little update on the child care situation is Farmer Ali says, fortunately our grandchildren are old enough to use as labour. One is helping to clean grain stores, another is fencing, eating us out of house and home. And Kerry says she understands the eating everything. Her cupboards are empty and she only restocked on Monday. Are you in the same situation, anybody?
Yes.
Empty cupboards.
Yes.
And very full children.
Yes. Yes. But do you know what? The best thing I ever did was buy a rice cooker.
Oh, seriously?
Seriously.
What brilliant woman came up with that idea?
I don't know, but she's probably going to want some sort of credit, yeah, sat in the corner. But honestly it is because my kids will just, and you can put lots of vegetables in it as it cooks it.
Yeah.
And they don't notice.
They don't.
And then with what you've got left over, you can whack an egg in and egg fry it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. What we haven't discussed or discovered or thought about is what colour shall I do this in today?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do I need to take one of these frames down for you, or have you got one?
I'm in a pickle. I don't know. Caught in
that's useful, isn't it?
I know. Well, I'm hoping that we might have a viewer say, I would like to see it in.
Okay.
And then that'll be a thing. Shall I just do it in the tealy one? Because it's tealy good.
Well, I think you need to... Well, okay.
Well, I don't know, though, because the brown, I think, would look gorgeous with
Well, yes, but I kind of want to see the... Oh, see, I'm torn between that black nickel hardware and the antique brass. Oh, yeah. They're both beautiful, because you've done one in silver already.
And I've done one in the border stripe, so you get an idea what that's going to look like.
Always a fan of the antique brass. Always a fan of the antique brass hardware. But then I also like black nickel.
It's tricky.
So my thought is, you either go that, or you go brown with the...
We only have one bolt of brown left.
Maybe you need to do this one then that you've got your hand on.
We've only got 2 bolts of this left, to be fair.
Honestly,
Yeah.
where is it all going?
Don't know. Pass.
You must show us what you made for everybody.
Yeah.
Hang on, wonderful fabrics. You must share.
Must.
Share your mates. That'd be great.
Right. Okay. I'm here. I'm going to do this. So you are going to have to square off your bolt, apparently. Gemma, how are we looking on amounts of frames?
Yeah, it's...
Is it critical?
Oh dear. If you have got the silver one in your basket, you need to click checkout because you've got the last one.
Oh no.
And there might be several of you with the last one in your
Oh
basket.
no.
So
Fight. No.
I'm just going to say, once it's gone, it's gone. And just having it in your basket doesn't secure it. So if you have things in there at the moment that you're really, really desperate to have, then you click
I
checkout.
can, right, okay, so I can order more, but they're going to be weeks and weeks and weeks. That's the situation. And these took weeks and weeks to arrive as well. So, you know, just saying, like. So all your cutting instructions are, a little flourish, Gemma, are in your instrucciones, as ever. Now. Ooh. I just need to remember, I think the wider one is how wide it needs to be. This is where I need to make sure I get my... So check your cutting instructions. I did say on the instructions which was wide and which was tall. Okay, because that makes a difference, particularly if you're fussy cutting anything like the border stripe. It's important. Yeah. Okay. So, and it will just make a difference as to... One. There we go. Should be back now. So, I'm hoping that none of you did that thing where you really turn the sound up really high. Ooh, that's going to hurt. So Gemma and I had a conversation this morning about, do we need fresh batteries in these? And normally they would do at least 2 shows. It did an hour of Jane's yesterday. That's all they did. How very rude. So we're back. Yay! All I have done in the interim, it's like a mime, isn't it, is cut out 4 rectangles of fabric, and the same in my interfacing. this is it, people. That is, just going to show you, this is all that you need in terms of fabric.
Sorry to interrupt, Tash. Just a quick sound check. Hopefully I'm back. There we go, SJ.
Are you back?
Fingers crossed.
Hooray. There we go.
Let's see.
I'm going to interface my outer fabrics. Oh, look at the steam. Steamy. But this is all the cutting that needs to happen, right? Now you have all your fabrics. Morning, Ginny.
It's good the office child's in, isn't it?
I know, we wouldn't have known otherwise, would we? There'd be a
We'd sat
delay.
here Gabbing away.
Which we do.
Which we do.
Not noticing. We're back, but what? We're back, but hang on. We're back, but now you've gone again. Are we though, Joy?
Really?
Are we gone again? Oh, I don't know. I know silent movies were a thing, but let's not. Sue, yes, you can ask what make my iron is. Mine is a Polti Vaporella. Would I recommend it? It's my second one, which tells you two things. A, that I love it, and B, the fact that I needed a second one made me love it a little bit less. But it does work hard and it is on all the time.
We do give them, you know,
We do give it.
a fair old amount of use.
Yeah, but still, I did think it could try harder. But no, I do, and it's, yeah. It's, I think they're about 80 quid. I wanted to get, I can't say this on Crate and Craft because I get told off, but you know the ones that, the old
Oliso.
yeah, those ones. But I just remember doing a show with a presenter that used them a lot. And when she came to use a different iron, she just left it on the mat, on. And it terrified the living daylights out of me because I was like, I would get so used to having that iron that went up and down that if I had to use anything else, I'd burn the place down. So I don't trust myself. That's why I stick with this one because it's heavy duty. And also the plate of it, when you're pressing seams, is really substantial. So I do like that a lot. So there we go.
We've not got to worry about a non-stick coating.
No, that's just it, isn't it? You know, so it's
All right, when
It's
we
so
clean
funny.
it for you.
Ah.
Listen to you, you're so funny.
Oh, you're so funny. Good.
Good.
Yeah, there we are.
Still can't hear me. Hopefully
Ah.
you can now, because I've now got new batteries. Natasha was the priority, so hers got fixed first.
Oh, look at that. That's unusual. Morning. Morning, morning. Oh, Jane, I'm sure you can. Oh, Bev loved the bag. She's ordered the handle, the pattern.
Yeah.
I don't know which lining I used. Was it the small floral ivory or pink? Yes, it was. Let's see. I mean, you get to pick, obviously, but that's, yeah,
Apparently I'm still really quiet.
never.
Hi me.
Now, this is like a Mary Poppins bag. So when you get your hand in, look, I've got a bit of stuff in there to pad it out, but yeah. Lovely. There we go. So. You will, of course, get, when you get your instructions, step by step. Ba, 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 ba. Now then, I've got to remember how to do this now. Place your outer fabrics right sides together. Well, no, it is.
That's what you said.
It is, but I've slept since I did it. Crikey. And that'll be my lining right sides together as well. This is this sleeping thing, Gemma. It just throws me. I don't know what to do with myself.
Get you into it.
I know. It's not my favourite thing to do, is it?
No.
There are so many other things to do other than sleep.
Good for you.
Well, apparently. Here we go. Can you hear my stomach rumbling? Can you? Gosh.
I'm a good old girl.
You know what that is? It's because we went for a curry last night. So now I'm really hungry this morning because I ate a whole load, my body weight in, what do we have? Mixed grill or something.
Tandoori mixed.
was good.
Loveliness.
It was really good. Right, so I'm going to mark down both sides. All right. On all of them, the same. Everywhere. Marking down from the top. There we go. Which means that I'm then going to sew down, along and up to that mark. Okay, the rest we're going to leave flappy. It's all good. You see, Gemma, this will be me next week as well, because I've already made next week's make.
You have?
And I'll have forgotten how to make it.
Hold on a minute. I've been speaking since then.
Numerous times. Oh no, it's okay. What luck. I just suddenly thought my thread is not going to go. And then I thought, no, it's all right. Gone for the teal, haven't I? It's all very beautiful.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I know. Today's machine du jour is the TL 2200 PVP, lovingly known as the Mini Beast. Oh yeah, it is, it really is. So much so, I've bought another one. Should always have a spare. Well, or one in another county. So we're going to sew down from that mark, both sides, and along the bottom. Gemma, what day is it today, please? Yeah, it's a Wednesday. I'm so confused because of the bank holiday weekend. And it means that I almost forgot to show you the half meter heavens. So don't let me go without showing you this week's half meter heavens, which will go live on the website tonight. They're here. They're in a pile here for me. Right. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is cut a chunk out of here. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you say, okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there are various ways to do this, but I do like my tried and tested method of cut one and then use that as your template to cut all the others. Save you measuring always.
Like a little top tip.
It's Lazy Girl Sewing.
Lazy girl sewing.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It's true though. It is true.
Oh, Farmer Ali's given us a brass versus copper update.
Oh, go on then.
Google says, Mrs. Google,
Oh,
says
go on.
brass is copper with zinc and bronze is copper with other metals such as aluminium, nickel, zinc.
But they are basically, fundamentally, at the beginning, the same. Yeah, good. We are going to box the bottom. So we pull those seams apart and then we nest the seams there and then we stitch across there. And we're going to do that on all four sides. What?
Yes. Poor Jane says, I'm trying to order but being thick and can't find the fabric. You're not being thick, Jane. It's fine.
You just got to scroll a bit.
So
Gemma's put all of that there, Tilda at the top.
for her sample bag is the Melba border stripe.
Yes.
The one she's using now is the Under the Aussie Sun. If you scroll down on today's collection, so natashamakes.com, either click the Watch Live page or the Workshop Wednesday page and scroll down. Click View All, keep scrolling, you should find these fabrics.
There you go. That is where you shall find it.
And then you've used the small floral for the lining, haven't you?
I have used a small floral, and the small floral is utterly delightful. And I know that a lot of you have bought this in bulk before now, and I salute you, quite frankly. Right. So next, it's just a bit I haven't adhered quite as much as I would like. I've used H640 just to give it a little bit of what have you. If you wanted to quilt these, by the way, then you can just quilt it before this stage. Quilt it when it's still in its flat version, is what I would say. So what we are then going to do is turn your lining the right way around, you see, look, you can see how that bottom is now beautifully boxed and giving us that spacious Mary Poppins feel.
Excellent.
Lovely. And stuff it in there. Stuff, 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 stuff. Okay. Now, before we start pinning everything in sight, what I do want you to do is do a bit of measuring. Okay. Where is my... Oh, I've lost my little rulers. Oh, no, I haven't. I've put them somewhere really safe. Right. So...
It was a dangerous sign if your mum had ever put something in a safe place.
I know.
Never going to see it ever again.
Never, ever. So the thing with this stage is you can either... In fact, let me take that out for a minute. You can either... there are your 3-inch markers there. You can either kind of mark all the way along, or you can measure one side and then measure again. But quite frankly, if we've got everything lined up here, we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go up 1 inch. We're going to mark. And then we're going to go up 1/2 inch. Mark again. Okay. So when I come to sew, I have to do this on the other side as well. I will start there, sew up to there, leave that, then sew up and around and down. Leave the channel, don't sew that, and then sew down. I'm going to do this on both sides, so I'm going to mark it on both sides, okay? And then you're going to create that channel. So, there. And there. Okay. Now pop your lining in and pin, 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 pin. As per the instructions.
Nice.
Yeah. Here we go. Gemma, stock levels, please. How are we looking?
Yeah, we're out of the silver.
Okay, well done.
Yeah. Out of silver. And the other 3 are sort of quite similar in stock levels, but no.
Low. Low, low, low. Well, like I say, grab them while you can. Also, the Tilda introductory price is obviously as a pre-sale.
Yes.
All right. So that's why you've got a nice little discount on there for you.
Oh, a nice fucking massive discount.
Yeah.
In the case of the complete collection.
Yeah. Big old chat. How much are we saving on the complete collection? It was.
Pre-order situation. Well, it was one of those situations where I said, "Are you sure?" Because that's a bit crazy. It should be £254.40 for those 32.5 metres.
Yeah.
And you put it out at £199.99.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
So
quite a
we
big
are
discount.
saving £54.41.
It's a lot of money, isn't it?
It is a lot of money. A lot of money.
I didn't even have a drink yesterday. What's going on?
No.
No, I didn't. We actually discovered 0 alcohol Cobra with our curry, didn't we?
We did.
It's actually really nice.
I do like an alcohol-free bit.
Yeah, no, me too. Hits the spot. Absolutely. Because you can't do that on a school night, Gemma. So we are stitching, going back and forth, and then we are jumping to the next bit, leaving that channel.
Karen said, turning through that question mark.
Yes. Yes, you are going to need one. Where did I leave my turning through gap? Hang on.
Instructions.
Where did I do that then? Where did I do that? Where did I do that?
You're going to be inspecting your other bag in a minute, aren't you?
You know what I did? I left the turning through gap on the lining. Yeah. So I shall be unpicking that in order to turn through. Gemma, we need to check that's in the instructions. because, you know, that old chestnut. I'm glad you guys are on the ball. There's no flies on Karen. She knows what she's doing. Yeah.
Bridget got it as well. She said, I wanted to say turning through that.
We shall simply unpick one in the bottom. It's fine. It's all good.
Oh, Self Barkley's got some new disinfectant spray.
Sparkling.
She says, I've clearly been watching and reading, I should say, too many murder mysteries. Now, we love a murder mystery.
Oh, yeah.
We do. She said, I've just read the label on my new disinfectant spray without my glasses.
Oh, no.
And I thought it said for use on corpses.
Oh, wow.
Closer examination revealed it could be used on carpets.
Oh, I mean, you've got, either way, you've got a clearing up job, right? Yeah. That's all fine.
Oh, dear.
CSI, I used to love CSI.
I just love a murder mystery. I remember Meg being tiny and saying at school that her favourite programme was A Touch of Frost. And the school contacted me and saying, oh, bless her, she gave your favourite programme. She said her favourite film was Pride and Prejudice and her favourite programme was A Touch of Frost. And I said, no, those are her favourites. And they said, pardon. And she used to come out of school and she'd say, oh, Mummy, I've had an awful day. Can we please put a period drama on and have a blanket and a cuddle? I said, yes, Megan, yes, we absolutely
Yes,
can.
of course you can.
That's an excellent idea.
Do you know what, at that age, what my favourite thing was? It used to be on a Sunday about 6 o'clock. And that was the original Poldark.
Oh, not seen it.
Oh, my
Not seen
goodness.
any.
That made me, firstly, want to go and live in Cornwall. How'd that happen? Secondly, want to marry Ross. That didn't happen. I wanted to be Demelza, and sad times, yeah. But I did used to stay in the little holiday cottage next door to the church where they got married in that series.
Oh, wow.
Which is St Winnow Church, which is really lovely. And what else? And I read all the books. I must have read all of the books at least twice.
Oh, fabulous.
Love them. But you've got to be. I mean, now it's not. It wasn't the same. The new Poldark was not the same. It had good eye candy. I'm not going to lie. Aidan Turner, well done. And it was filmed 1.5 miles from where I used to live. So I used to trundle along to the set, say hello to everybody, because the company that I used to do the dog work with, dog film work, did all the dog work. So they'd be like, oh, Tash, we know you're on maternity, but do you want to come have a cup of tea? Yes.
Yes, I do.
Go on then. Yeah, why not? So that was all the fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So I remember them saying to me, oh, we never get any work down in Cornwall. Why are you moving down to Cornwall? I'm like, do you it? You did all the dog work for Dog Martin and then you got what was that? Bit of Poldark. Lovely. There we are. Right, snipping those corners. Now, we're going to turn through the turning through gap that we've all left.
Hooray! Should that know. And this is why we do recommend you watch the full demo through and then make yours afterwards. Just in case there's any bit.
Do you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start doing step-by-step video tutorials, I think, to my things without the chat, so that I actually concentrate and actually do what the steps say. That'd be something, wouldn't it? Yeah. On the list.
Time consuming.
Yeah, muchly. Especially when you see how many patterns we've actually made over the years. It's quite a lot, isn't it?
It is actually.
Did you know though, if you buy a digital one from us, if when we upgrade it or we change anything or we make any upgrades or anything like that,
Tweaks, spelling errors.
yeah, anything like that, you will get a new version sent to you automatically. I think that's quite clever. It is, isn't it? Yeah. So there we go. Right, so I'm just easing out all of those corners. Oh, nearly finished them. I know. When I say that this is a ridiculously quick make, I do mean it is a ridiculously quick make. You are going to want to sew up that turning through gap that you obviously left in the first place. La, 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 la. Ba-da-ba-ba.
It is good how quick it is. And
Well, because then you can, and it doesn't use up a huge amount of fabric either, really.
All on the same time, if you wish.
Hmm?
You can whip up several different outers.
Well, this is the thing. And that's why it's worth investing in the handles, because then you can have so many. And I think that's what Jane's mum's done. She's got a handle simmer.
Oh, nice.
I know. So let's give this a good press. It's a pressing matter, Gemma. It's a pressing matter. And if you want to top stitch along the top, feel free. So if you have already secured your Tilda fabric, well done. I am predicting a sellout on that Tilda.
Yes.
Just so that you know. And when it comes in tomorrow, well, today, those orders will be cut ready to send on the 1st, which is the first event. So you will get it before anyone else, which is very important. And also remember, please, that we cut in increments. So if you have ordered 2 increments, we will cut it. Oh, hi, Mabel. We will cut it at the metre.
She wanted me, Tash.
Did she?
She's very clingy with me today.
She is really clingy with you today. I don't know what's going on. Mabel, did you want to come and say hello to everybody, by the way?
She said hello to everybody today, didn't you? On
She
Pay It Forward
did,
Day.
she
Very
did.
nice Pay It Forward Day. That was a bit special. Got a bit of Mabel time at the start.
She's been particularly fun today, actually. She's been chasing her ball and having a lovely time.
Look who's coming to get you.
Mabel,
Look
come
who's
here.
coming to get
Mabel,
you.
get your scratchy nails off her so she can come say hello to everyone. Mabel.
She's going to Whiz Whiz.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
walk time?
She's gone. She's gone.
She's gone.
Gone.
Fair enough. Sorry, everyone. Elizabeth will be cursing you for sending her out without a little hello.
But if you did want to see Mabel, last Friday's show's the one to catch up on. And
Yeah.
all of our shows are on catch up.
Yeah.
We make sure they're there for you. So that you can watch and see Natasha makes her turning through that several times over. Which is nice.
Who doesn't want to do that? Now then, somewhere in my box of bits, I have got that fabulous thing, otherwise known as, what have I done with it? I've got a hammer, I've got all sorts. Oh look, there's my pokey turny through tool. Look at that, hooray!
It's a day full of hoorays.
It really is. Well, this is excellent news. Well, that's where all the Sharpies went, that's good. Well, there's my unpicker, even better. But, there's 2 unpickers and a pirate plaster. I am prepared for
I
everything.
read the undercut and I was like, partridge in a pear tree. Oh no,
Nope.
Pirate Plus.
Pirate plaster.
Excellent.
Bit of Tipex. Oh, that pen is brilliant. Do you know what? I built my barbecue with one of these the other day.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, I was very impressed with myself. However, what I actually want is my chalk pen. And it's the one thing that I'm not finding because, look, my packet is empty. Where is my chalk pen? This is sad times, people, sad times. I've even got my unicorn snips in here. Love my, oh no, they're not unicorns. Oh, look, all the, where is it? Come on. Gemma, another Sharpie pen. I did have all the Sharpie pens in all the world, but nothing of actual use that I can use on the outside of my fabric. Well done me. Good. Excellent adulting again today. I am going to use instead.
Now, Tash, you're going to be a bit jealous.
What?
Karen Evans
Yeah.
has got the original Pearl Dark on DVD.
What?
She said she can't beat it.
Do you know what? The guy that played Ross in the original one plays the judge
Oh.
in the second one.
Well, that's
Yeah. It's true.
Oh, Self says, I often sew across my turning through gap with a longer stitch and press the seam open before removing the stitches. Leaves you with a nice crisp edge to seal at the end.
That's clearly
That's a very
what I was
professional
doing.
finish, is it not?
So, I found a pen that isn't going to be too dreadful. Yep. Wait. And then, oh no.
Leslie says,
Yeah.
I love your patterns, Natasha. They've
Thank
inspired me
you.
to have a go at designing my own.
Ah, brilliant. Do
That's on you.
it. Do it, do it, do
A
it.
few people say we've been inspired by us, which is nice. Apparently yesterday's show gave a little inspiration to get sewing.
Nice.
Good.
But that's what it's all about, isn't it? You know,
Mhm.
find your tribe, have a go. So I've marked here my 2 lines that are going to be my channel, and I'm just going to stitch along both of them. Before I do that, I am going to check that that does in fact coincide with where I left my gap. Yeah, pretty much. And if not, then you can always just snip a little. Should do though. Yeah, we're all good. Excellent. So that's what I'm going to do now. Do, 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 do.
Beautiful. I'd love to see this bag done in Cape and cow.
Yes, all the fabrics in all the world. It's quite a decadent bag. I could imagine a ladies' day at the races or a wedding or something like that. Would do this a treat.
Well in this would just be stunning.
Oh gosh, yes,
It's
gorgeous.
a really nice gift, don't you think? It's
Yeah.
one of those that made it and gifted it. They think,
Is that why you gift, Gemma, for people to think, gosh, you're clever?
well, it's not a reason, but I'm not going to lie, it's a pleasurable side effect. If people are there like, wow, look what you made, oh, clever, blimey, you make this. I know that's crazy, honestly.
Oh, you did made this. You did.
I mean, look at it. Look at that finished bag. There is no way people
It's not
would
finished
look
yet.
at it. No, the one in the background.
Oh,
There's no way people would look and say, oh yeah, that's homemade. They just wouldn't. But like, how on earth have you made this? This is so impressive. And then you can do that Mrs. Doyle smug face. You know the one. You know the one. Did you just drop the
no,
Definitely not.
definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
The figment of everyone's imagination.
Putting that very carefully there. And then I will be popping that in there. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Did I do that thing? Ba-ba-ba. I have not quite left enough of a gap there.
Aww.
It's alright.
Little stitch.
Yeah. I've just gone up a little bit too far. That's alright.
Sometimes it is just that one stitch, isn't it?
It is just that one stitch, that's all it is. But because you've sewn the channel, it's all fine. There we go. In it goes.
Fabulous.
And the thing is, you do want it quite snug, because you don't want it gaping through there. So I'd rather have that little snip. And then along it goes, just feed that through there. Dee-dee-dee.
It's such a beautiful fabric, that one, isn't it?
Do I want... I'm just trying to think which way around I want it. I want that to be in there, so...
Yeah, just got to make sure that you don't do clasp back the right way as well, that you put it the right side.
I know. I'm having an absolute like...
And then going to clip it together and saying, oh no.
No.
Put that the wrong way around.
No. I'm just having a moment.
That's all right.
Don't mind me, everyone. Just having a
Hey, I'll
moment.
tell you what else would look fantastic with this. Would
What?
be the beautiful fabric. Just seeing the hanging behind you. The beautiful fabric behind you. The pelagic.
Yes.
For my money, the pelagic would look gorgeous.
Now, you just got to, because you haven't sewn down the seam, you've just got to make sure, and I'm just putting my scissors in just to make sure that I can then ease that. The end. There we go.
Marvellous. Yeah, if anyone did miss that show, Jane made the most fantastic wall hanging that you see behind Natasha.
Oh, it's beautiful fabric, isn't it? And actually, I bought those because I thought that they would work beautifully with the Lisa Chandler fabrics that we have.
And the majority are now gone. So
Oh.
the P&B Fabrics Metallic Studios marble fabrics.
Now you might want to just, you're going to, by the way, tuck that inside, tuck the hinge inside. That's where I was just having a moment going, ah. But you can start to get an idea when that is ruched.
Look at ruche.
How fabulous that is going to start looking. Look at that, Gemma. Look at it.
Gorgeous.
That colourway.
Look.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh,
Oh, she's a stunner.
she's a good one.
She is.
You've just got to work out which one undoes. There we go. That's
So
that.
says
Whoop.
that bag would look fabulously luxe in a sumptuous velvet with a bright lining like an ideal velvet ball.
Oh,
Oh,
come
yes.
on.
Yes, yes, yes. Talking of which,
Hmm.
we had the Odile on pre-order.
Yes, we
Monday,
did.
Tuesday.
Yes, we did.
We need to put that order in today. So if you are wanting some Odile from the new Couture Palace collection,
Yes.
please do make sure that you put your order in. I'm going to say in the next hour or two because we need to get that order.
We do need
across
to get
as
that
well.
across, yeah. You know what I've done, Gemma? I
What have
measured
you
from the
done?
wrong end. That's why it's not all
Oh,
meeting.
you nana.
I know, I know, I know. Don't
It's your
mind
own
me.
fault because you did that thing before the show where you said, gosh, I hope I've got enough content because it is such a quick and easy make. And there's always something.
Well, no, it just
that
means I've got to
happens.
snip open a stitch, that's all.
Right.
It's all good. Haven't gone to all the treasure of measuring everything out and then rapidly sewing over the end of it. Well done, me. Dee. Now, where did I say I put my stitch unpicker? I did have it in here, didn't I? Get my big bag of bits out again, and hopefully, big bag o' bits. It's all good. We do play a game in this office, don't we?
Yeah.
Which is basically the If You Were Me game.
If you were Tash, where would you put that?
It's all the fun, and all the family can join in as well. If you were me, where would I have put? Where would you have put? Whatever it was that I've generally lost. Yeah, guys, follow the instructions, and then you won't have to do this bit. Yeah, If You Were Me. It's a great game. We all love to play it, don't we?
I'm particularly good at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favourite was when you really couldn't find your favourite mug. And you were getting quite cross that you lost your cup of tea. You
Oh,
really
yeah.
couldn't find it, and you were getting more and more cross.
And I need my tea and my coffee in the morning. And where had I left it, Gemma?
I just suddenly had a moment. I went and opened the wardrobe door, and there it was on the top shelf in the wardrobe. Oh dear.
You know, when Gemma then politely says to me, maybe you'd like to read Davina McCall's menopausing book. And I go, no, don't, far too young for any of that rubbish.
I'm not menopausal. Okay, but I just think it might help you to understand the rest of us a lot better. And then you listened to the book and went,
Oh.
go see the GP.
Yeah, great. Brilliant.
Oh,
I appear to be
no.
that. Great. All the fun. Yeah. Yeah, that was a defining moment, wasn't it? When I left my cup of tea in the wardrobe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Do you know what, Gemma? I'd be more scared if I were you.
Okay, good.
Do you know why?
Go on.
Because you were on the same length and found it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly.
That is possibly way more worrying.
Even rewired to untangle your thoughts.
God, that's a worry, isn't it?
Slightly odd.
Now then, oh no, Gemma. This just takes a little bit of a jiggery pokery, because when you start to thread that on, you do want to make sure that you've left yourself enough space to, I'm just going to take that off, pop that inside, all right? So pop that in the hinge inside and then thread it in. It's fine on the end that you come out of. There we go. It's nearly done. It's still a quick make, even with having to snip open my things. But I think that if you actually follow the instructions and measure from the other way, then you will actually get your channels where they need to be. Hurrah.
You know.
I know. Oh, and of course now it just wants to go into the seam allowance, doesn't it? Come on, out you come. Come on. There it is. Whee!
There it is.
Yep. There we go. Ah. Right. Give that. And there we have it.
Yay!
There we are. Get there in the end.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Isn't it lovely?
It is an impressive one. And yeah, I'm going to say it. I do love an impressive make, and I really love it when people tell me, "Oh my gosh, look what you made! Aren't you clever?" Because who doesn't?
I mean,
Who doesn't love that?
we all do.
Gorgeous. Look at it.
There we are, them.
Oh, it's fab.
I'm just going to go overhead so that,
And looks so different to the other one.
doesn't it?
I know it's
But look at the floor. So if you're not up for any kind of fussy cutting or anything like that, and you can sort of do it so that the ends, you ruche the end bits, or you can have it kind of evenly spaced. If you want to top stitch along the top, then you can. If you want to do some decorative stitchings, then you can. All of that can happen. But yeah, there you go. Look at that. And it's just worth popping those. Do you see what I mean about popping those into there? Just to watch out for that. And then open it up you can. Whee! And away you go. There we are.
Wonderful.
Bye-bye.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
There you go. There we go, there we go.
Make. And we've still got more goodies to show.
We've got a half-metre heavens.
So you can't go those yet.
Oh.
You can get the Stuff Today bag. You can buy that now. You can pre-order your Tilda. You can do that now. You can pre-order your Deal if you're quick. Because we've got to put the order in with France. And these here that Natasha's about to show, when do those go live? Tash?
Midnight tonight.
They do.
They do. As long as we remember to turn the button, press the button, they go live tonight. Let's have a look at what we have got. There aren't masses of quantities of these. This is your Lake Blossoms by the Cape Facet Collective.
Now this fabric we don't get in very often at all. Lake
No.
Blossoms.
No.
I remember the first time we got it in a different colourway, which is gorgeous.
It's just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've really picked out the green in there. Now, Sue Pen. Here we go.
Sue Pen.
A look at that.
Perfect.
Gorgeous, right?
That would make a fab one of today's bag as well.
Wouldn't it? Do you know what? I'm just looking at that going, yes. Of course, you can do this.
I'm going to do this with every half metre.
With every half-metre heaven. Yeah, and you're going to end up with a really quick, easy make. But actually, wouldn't it be fun to have a fish bag as well?
Natasha, what would
Philip
the
Jacobs.
nickel black hardware look like with the Sue Pen?
Stupendous.
It's not wrong, is it?
No. Do you know what? They also look rather fabulous with the fish as well.
Oh,
Yep.
amazing.
I know.
Oh, Cynthia says it's a lovely make, today's make.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just follow the
And
instructions.
Darcy says,
Don't do as I
love,
do.
love today's make.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
These. So yes, these are our half metre heavens. So you get a half metre of your designer fabric, half metre of your coordinating plane.
For $9.99.
She's done this. She's chosen the fabric
Yeah.
to go together for
I
you.
do like. Look at
You have to.
the pomegranate that goes with the coleus moss, and it is one of those things because we knew we figured this out in lockdown quite quickly that what you can't do on a screen is account for the light differences in photos or anything like that. So it's really hard to pick a fabric that goes so well. So we've done that for you. I mean, it just picks out that delicate pink in this gorgeous brassica. This is one of my favourites, one of the original colourways for the brassica. And I've put it with fuchsia. That's it in pastel. I've only got 2 of those. So you are going to have to be quick. When I say I'm limited on these, I have got 5 of the Tula Pink Grandstand. Look at all these little critters.
Wow.
And I put it with bright pink.
That one snuck in and past me and I've not noticed it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fab, isn't it?
Yep. So, you know, if you want that, I've got 5 of those, 2 of those ones, 3 of the cactus flower. I love the cactus flower. It's one of my favourites. It's really hard to photograph this green. The apple green is really, really hard to photograph. For some reason, it just doesn't like us. That's fine, but it does like this. Look, it really pulls out those little hints of chili, as Brandon would say.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. And again, I've got 3 of those. That's it, then gone. Gone. I've got 3 also of the William Morris. Look at this, William Morris, Cafe, Tulip Pink, all sorts going on. Philip Jacobs as well. There we go. So that's...
lovely, isn't it?
I just love the monochrome. I mean, you see, if you did one of our bags from today in that, what a different look that would give.
Stunning.
Just beautiful. And then we have got...
Oh,
I know, out of the rainbow.
lovely.
8 of those and then they're gone.
Lovely.
So that's from the Cave Facet Collective. That's a Cave one. So there we go. And I've picked Jade to go with that because it just picks out that.
Yeah, it doesn't need a rainbow.
Well, exactly. There we go. So that is what is going live tonight at midnight. Everything else, like you see on the show today, is available. And the Tilda, Odile, all of that. Odile needs ordering before midday.
Yes.
Let's just put that cutter point there. So any Odile, please. You've got time to watch the Odile show and order in that 50 minutes because it was only a 40-minute show.
Yes.
Chop chop. And then not too glossy, but you know, yeah. And then I think you'll be ordering as you see it. To be fair, no, it's beautiful. She's got velvets and she's got her cottons, which are just beautiful.
Lovely sewing kits.
And then the Tilda is available on pre-order. There's a big chunky discount on the full collection. There's another discount on the other bundles as well. So grab the ones that you love. Remember that, of course, Tilda is interchangeable throughout all of her patterns because she uses the same colour palettes. So it will just sit in your stash really, really beautifully. But this is
special.
It's a real special one, this
Really
one. I
special.
really love it. So there we go. That's today's show. Thank you ever so much for watching. Half Meat Heavens go live tonight. Watch out for your Friday newsletter because there will be lots of goodies in there. I am on Create and Craft tomorrow, so I will see you there. But in the meantime, take care, lots of love. Bye-bye.